back to my YouTube channel, which is called LovemeCoach 01. The actual message for this week is called Constructive Criticism. Now, before we get into the message, I would like to share with you a quote which I've written up, and it says, it states as follows. It states that to be kind and considerate with your criticism in order to build up a character into excellence. Now, when you think of that criticism, okay, for one, we all think that criticism is basically put in a negative way. It's a negative aspect as far as doing anything. And really, everything in life is done in criticism. And now, some people use criticism as far as judgment. And really, giving judgment, you know, the way you put it, judgment is not put in such it wouldn't be put in a negative way if we know how to use it properly. Now, for one, in my opinion, giving criticism is basically it basically can help a person as far as building up their characteristics or building up their creative expression. Whatever that you're doing within your whole life, as far as like you dealing with your whole ideal, as far as bringing it to light to the whole public, you automatically going to get judged. Just like now, I'm doing this video. Whoever that's viewing this video may sit there and say, you know what, he's not talking right. He has a southern twang or whatsoever. He's doing this the wrong way. His angle is wrong. Now, they have all those different types of opinions or judgments about me, but as far as them expressing it to me, I may not accept their type of opinion, because for one, they may be expressing it the wrong way. And that's the main thing what I'm discussing today is, whenever we see a person or a friend that we want to help to better themselves on to get to the next level, we see those potentials within that person, yet we don't know how we could communicate to that person in the most proper form. We usually will say, you know what, I'm bold about it, this is me. They want to take it the way that it is. And when you give off that negative notion, that would confuse the person, and that would confuse your whole friendship, really. And it would confuse your whole groundings with that person, because for one, that person wouldn't know how to accept any of your type of criticism. They may feel that you are harming them instead of helping them. And really, whenever you do receive a judgment from a person, really, that person's supposed to at least get a second opinion, from someone that's basically want to help you. That's that person that has to be a friend or a family member, whomever that really looking out for you in their best interest. Okay, guys, let me give you an example of constructive criticism. Now, this week, I had a friend who expressed to me how he really felt about my videos and what ways I could do to be able to correct myself, to better my whole type of project. So he expressed to me in the most proper form there was, and that's why I'm talking to you guys about it, because it can help you as far as you helping another person that may need some type of correction in anything. So he expressed in this way that the way that I was talking on the videos, it affected him in such and such a way, and that it could be better if I would do it such and such way. Another example of one of my idols who I love viewing on television, and it was Beyonce. Beyonce had done an interview for one of her Thanksgiving celebrations, and she stated that she loved to have, you say, other people's opinion and have constructive criticism because, for one, that's how she be able to stand a long time within the game of music. And if she said that, you know, if she had people around her that was basically sugarcoating everything that she was doing, you know, she wouldn't be in this game for, you say, for a long time. Now, she did mention that, you know, when people do give her criticism or not, you know, they're being honest, but, you know, they're usually putting it in a most positive way, so they should be able to understand actually in details why her idea seems to be, you know, not a great idea. So, you know, with everything said, it's best that whatever that you do, whatever constructive ideal that you do, you know, you're always going to be judged for it. If you put everything out in the world, just like me doing these videos, I'm actually being judged by it. And it's, you know, it's in order for me to take the opinion and then use it in the most positive light from that person, or I can use it in a negative way and say, you know what, they're just jealous of me. But what I would do is, like, if that person do give a negative way of, like, saying it, like, in the most bossy way, I would get a second opinion, really, from that person, from another person to see if they are actually, you know, that person was actually telling the truth or not. Because I want to be a person that be, you know, that's growing. I don't want to stay at the same state, and just not having any type of criticism from anyone is not actually building up my characteristics, what I'm actually trying to say, really. You know, constructive criticism helps a person. It's not used in a negative way. It can help you manifest things to in your whole being that you haven't even discovered. You know, making you become more statured person within society, really. So we all need to just, you know, forget about all the biases about constructive criticism and think of it as being something very positive. Okay, in closing, I would like to share with you the most proper way of how you would tackle constructive criticism to a friend whom you admire and whom you want them to succeed by building up their character. Now, in order for you to do that, the most main thing you must do, you have to use some type of feeling of how that habit or problem affects you, and then address the problem or situation to the person, so they will be able to understand where you're coming from in the most heartfelt way. Every way that we do things in life, as far as building bonds and relationship with people, should be done in the most proper form, which is done in a heartfelt way, which we all lost contact with. Everything now is about just doing me, and the way that I say it is going to be, and it's going to just stay that way, which is all wrong. And that's how we don't have a big village of ours. We have, you know, we don't have people working with us. You know, they're working against us. And that is one of the most universal laws there is. We have to build up our village, build up society. We all are here to love one another, and that is what we all are living for, to love one another and to build up society, to build our village. So guys, I hope that you understand this message today. And my dream is for you to be successful and for you to love yourself. Now, also, before I go, you can follow me on Twitter, like I expressed to you earlier, and my Twitter name is LovemeCoach 01.